you guys. How are you all? Thank you guys for being here. Sorry that this was supposed to happen last night, but it's happening tonight. We're going to go over the next round of calls from March of 2022, which remember in February is when she did the not guilty by reason of insanity plea. So Jen and I ordered February and now we're into March. I'm about to bring Jen up. Let me say hello to you guys though first. And let me say that if you want to have access to like clips of some of the calls randomly, calls without commentary, things like that, please check out my Patreon and Jen's Patreon. Do any of the mods have her link? I'm sure some of you guys are over there. If not, I will get it. And just let me know though if you don't, or if Jen has it. And I'm going to say hello to you guys. Well, first, let me say hello to you, Bendy.
Hi, babe. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Oh, I'm tired. It's been a long day and it's about to get even crazier. Tomorrow's going to be even longer. So
I know. So you've been streaming Sarah Boone, and is it true that tomorrow, the prosecution is resting?
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow. It's quick.
I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's
Right.
just a very simple, Sarah's tried to complicate this case. And now her attorneys are helping. But this is really not that complicated of a case. It's actually a fairly straightforward case. And, the only way that she can the only way that any battered spouse syndrome defense can be claimed is Sarah must testify. So tomorrow now they're going to start court at the regular time. They ended with Detective Chelsea Kopsel on the stand, and the state finished its direct examination. And then, so now it's going to be cross. And depending on what is said, what is asked on cross, obviously that may lead to some maybe redirect, but sometime at about after 10:30 or so is when Sarah Boone is supposed to testify. So that I'm going to be there and I'm going to stream it, but I'm conflicted because I set up I made a whole plan because I thought that Red Craig was testifying this afternoon. And
yeah.
wasn't. That's why I changed it up. Now Red Craig is going to testify. So tomorrow at some point. So now I don't know what to do.
Well, I definitely know you want to stream Sarah's testimony because
Absolutely.
that would be a huge deal. And Red Craig too. Oh my God, the Savannah Solomon, the last witness today.
Oh, she did me in.
I know, me too. It was definitely intense.
And I was going to do a late night recap, but given that Sarah is going to be testifying tomorrow, I think that I should probably, after I do this stream with Allie, I think the best thing for me to do is go to Mimi's because I need to be fresh tomorrow.
Well, a late night recap would be cool though. But yeah, you got to start early, and I know you're tired. That's a lot of like being there and being very aware of everything going on and keeping up with the chat and everything. So
I feel guilty though because I did make a community post, so I kind of feel like I should do it.
Oh, sorry, I grabbed my phone out and Melissa's live was on. Where can I get your Patreon link, Bendy?
I'll get it for you.
Okay, Jen's going to drop her Patreon link and I'm going to drop mine. And like I said, if you guys, because we were going to put calls with no commentary, clips of calls, just little whatever over there that won't be on our channels at all. Just like to offer something extra for you guys who do support us and that kind of stuff. So I want to make sure to drop your link as well because they won't be the same.
No. And to be fair, you guys, Allie has probably been working on her Patreon and these clips with these calls. I have not. Now doesn't mean I won't be. I just I need to finish up this video and then I will be back over on Patreon. And I might even pop in a few calls before that.
Yeah, well, I haven't
Oh,
done
this
much.
is way too long, I think. Let's see if it lets me.
I think I've
No,
posted 2 videos over there. Oh, well, how can
it's
I?
too long. Hold on, I'll do it. I think I'll do it like this.
Okay. Hey, you guys coming in. I've been like clicking on all of you guys because I didn't say hello individually, and I know you guys want to get started. So I just thank you for being here, everybody. And yeah, I appreciate it. Sunday Doodles name cracked me up. Hold on, let me find it. Where's that? It's some Sunday Doodles copy paper press pass.
No, it won't let. Gosh dang it! It won't let me do it from StreamYard. Shit.
Do you have your phone?
I do. I'll do it from my phone. Hold on.
Okay. All right, you guys. So let me pull up the thing. Hopefully, like, okay, so I do have Starlink now and it's much faster. The only thing is, like, occasionally, I guess, like, it has problem. Like, it just shuts out for like a half a second. And then when it comes back, like, it's just as fast. I don't know if it's like the satellite loses signal for a second or something. So if that happens, I'll pause it and I'll make sure we don't miss anything. Hopefully it doesn't. It says right now I have really good signal, so we shall see.
What am I doing? Oh yeah. Okay.
Hey, Deeds. All right, you guys, all set. Transition complete to you. I know what I'm doing for Halloween. I'm so excited for Bendy Lou's video. I know she's been working really hard on it. The trailer is up. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's very good. Made me jump instantly. Like within the first
Really?
20 it was like the first 20 seconds. I don't know if it's like a clapping noise. It's something like that. Like it's
Oh no! Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
I figure the first. It's got to be further. It's further in than that, but yeah. And you guys, I want. Thank you. That means a lot to me, Allie, because I worked really hard on that trailer. That is all me. Now, obviously, I didn't shoot the films, right? I've used their trailers, but the trailers are all mixed up and put together differently, but they all had like copyrighted music behind them. And so I had to extract and make the video mute. And then all the noises and everything, that is me. All the
it was
effects,
really
all
good.
that. Yeah. I did all by myself. All by my lonesome.
I loved it. I thought it was really good. And then also, I'm dropping Melissa's link and Deets too, because Deets streamed some of the trial today and Melissa recapped it. And so, yeah, you guys check out that. And then that trailer is ballin'. Sunday Doodles said it is really good. I
Oh,
agree.
thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I
Well,
appreciate that. Even I sent it to Minnie Bendy today. I said, "Hey, go." We were FaceTiming before I got on here with you, and I said, "Hey, go look at my channel." And I told her which video or whatever, and she goes, "Okay." So we watched it together on FaceTime, and she goes, "Oh my God, Mom, you're getting so good at editing."
you
Ah,
are.
you MK Leanne, I appreciate that.
You truly are. Hey, Jennifer. No, we're just about to get started now. We were just kind of touching base on a couple things. And yeah. Why is Boone taking the stand tomorrow already? Please quickly let us know if it's still the prosecution's case. So we mentioned this a little bit at the beginning. You want to answer that before, and then we'll
Yeah,
go ahead and listen?
yeah, so they are resting their case in chief, okay? But don't worry, MJ. Do not worry. Don't worry your pretty little head. They will have a rebuttal, and I think that the rebuttal witnesses will um, solidify their case. This is, not a very complicated trial. The case, it's not a complicated case. It's actually fairly straightforward. It's Sarah and now her gaggle of lawyers who have made this complicated. It's not really that complicated of a case. It's really not. Don't be worried, MJ. I'm not worried. They're resting their case in chief already. Yeah. They've put on 15 witnesses, you guys.
Well, I guess, honestly, a lot of trials only take a couple days. But I think we've specifically focused on like Letecia, Leilani, some of these, Lori, Chad, some of these longer ones. But there
Yes.
are so many that I've seen that only last a couple days. So,
Yeah, yeah. This is a fairly straightforward, simple case. I mean, it really. I didn't think. I thought 2 weeks tops, but that counted jury trial. That counted jury selection as part of the trial.
yeah.
I know it does seem so quick. It makes me feel like, when you go on a date and you're excited to go on this date and then you go and the guy's like, "Ugh," like kind of a dud. And you're like, "Ugh, I shaved my legs for this. I could have been at home in a messy bun. But yeah, that's kind of how it feels because it's so quick.
Well, it'll be super interesting to see her on the stand. I don't feel like that's going to be quick at all. I think that'll probably take a while.
Yes. Now, I will say this. So, for everybody that is waiting for Stephen Stearns, the prosecutor for Sarah Boone, Mr. Jay, is the prosecutor in Stephen Stearns. He has interviewed and he gives an interview regarding his interview with Jennifer Soto. Mr. J is a really, really good guy, you guys.
Oh, wow.
A really good guy. He's incredibly thorough. All the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed. He's a very straightforward, to the point, and he makes fantastic legal arguments. And he's snarky.
Wow.
I love him. Yes.
That is interesting. Okay. Amy, I hope you feel better. Amy says, I'm lurking tonight.
no.
Not feeling well, but I'm listening. Yeah, I hope you feel better.
Feel better, babe.
All right. Well, if you let me know if you can't get your Patreon, I'll go grab the link.
did. I already got it, babe. Been done it a long time ago.
Okay, good. All right. Just want to make sure before we get started. All right. So here we go. We start with Ain't B.
Oh, my favorite. MK Lynn, you in here? Ain't B's up, baby.
MK Lynn is definitely here.
Trunk.
Help me remember that we start at round 14.
All right. Put away your cooter. Everybody get right. You get left.
Put away your cooter. Really? Okay, let's go. Put away your cooter.
Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
Can you cut that down? Hey, baby.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm sorry.
I just got through having dinner with my friend Tony.
Did you make it back from Charleston?
Yeah, I made it back to Charleston. I went back. I left Saturday morning because there was a storm coming in, and I didn't want to get caught in a storm down there. So I left Charleston, went to North Myrtle Beach, and we stayed there and then came to the house here. We're at the house in Lumberton now.
Okay. Is that the person from the beach?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one at Harley bed.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. I seen your mom today. She looked good.
Okay.
And girl, let me tell you what, that Dakota's little boy.
Yeah.
Long Wolf or whatever his name is. Oh my God. He has got long hair. He is so pretty, Tishalyn.
That's good.
And just as lovable as he could be. When he seen Trader, he barked. Oh, you should have heard him barking at Trader. He was so cute. He was so cute.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. But Jazz is doing her driver's permit.
Nice.
Yeah. And Jazz, the older she gets, the prettier she gets, but she's got a little cocky attitude.
Oh no.
Yeah. She's got Deborah calls it a smart mouth.
Yeah.
Deborah said her mouth's going to get her in trouble.
Yeah, well, that's how her mama was.
Well, yeah. Yep, Jazz is going to be the same way, I believe. But Deborah's going to have her hands full with Jazz, believe it or not. Worse than Julie, I believe.
Oh gosh, no, hopefully not.
I don't know. Now she's been talking about going to clubs, wanting to go to clubs and parties and all that other good stuff. I forgot to send you your money. You know what? I keep telling Harley to remind me. So I'm gonna go ahead as soon as we hang up. I'm gonna send you your money. Baby, I forgot it.
It's okay. I had Miss Amy remind you, but she was like, she probably forgot because she had all these things she was going on. I was like, I know.
Man, I do. I do. And I worked in the yard today and stuff. And time I seen your phone call. Well, I missed one of your calls.
Yeah.
And stuff. And then I got busy doing something else.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to work.
What are you going to do today?
Well,
thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
Hold on, let me check that because I still got it pulled up right here. Hold on. Let me see what it says. Inmate hang up, Jen. It was an inmate hung up. She just hung up on her.
All she cared about was the money.
Oh
That's
my
it. Once
goodness.
she heard Aunt B say she's gonna give her the money, now I'm gonna send you a piece of money, baby. Don't you? I got out there and did the yard work, and after being plowed by my man and then doing the yard work out here, I'm plumb spent, Tisha Lynn, and I forgot all about sending you that piece of money, baby. I'm gonna do it right now. Click.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, so Tisha hangs up on her and then this is her again. So hold on. I accidentally exited out of the damn player and I didn't mean to.
Well, pull it back up. You can do it. You know how to do it, babe.
Oh God, Jen. Every
Yes,
time
you
I
do.
tell you.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Go to where you downloaded it in your drive.
Okay.
Click the folder and then click player. You see it?
I think I got it.
See,
Hold on.
I told you could do it.
Every time I like
I know, baby. You freeze up and think you're gonna click wrong, but you don't never click wrong. You know what you're doing.
Yes. I swear if I had like you to talk to me like that all the time, it would just like bring me up, my mood up be a mood boost all the time. I don't know how I can't even speak.
Oh, you sent the money? Great. Click.
Yeah. Well, the only other thing I want to say before we get into the second one is when she mentioned her mom, did you notice how Tisha was like, okay.
Yeah. She talked like Craig's mom when she said, "Call me later, girl," and she's like, "Okay," like that. That's
I know, Grandma Cece, me too. How I've missed Jen's interpretation of Aunt Brenda. All right, well, you ready for the next one?
Of course.
Okay, so it looks like, let me see if it was right directly after. Wait, that's
yes, Miss Parker. Miss Parker. Sister Parker.
So this is the next day. She didn't call back until the next day.
No, she didn't call back until she got what she wanted. Oh, you sent the money? Click.
Oh my God. Just hangs up on her. All right,
Yeah.
well, here we go.
Here?
Hey, my phone broke yesterday or something. I don't know. They have these cheap phones here.
Whatever.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. Hey, you know what?
What?
Oh my God.
Balance my checkbook, so I'm
Uh-oh.
on the road now. I'm gonna send you some money. And Amy texted me this morning, and she reminded me. And I said, you know what? My mind's short.
Yeah,
My mind's short, baby.
I know.
As soon as I get where I'm at, I'm gonna send your money. Okay.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry to pause, but I got to say, so she didn't send it yesterday.
No.
Okay. Amy had to text her and remind her.
Yes, but here's the thing. I think Aunt Brenda, she started off this conversation saying, "Now I balance my checkbook, baby. I'm gonna send it to you." I think she's been putting it off because I think it's getting a little bit too much for her.
Yeah, probably so. I could definitely see that because damn, man, it's constantly books, money, and other support for Harley and other things too. So, all right.
Hey,
Okay, where are you going?
I'm on my way to the beach.
Oh, to your friend's house. Yeah.
Well, he's with me, but I'm on my way to his house. We spend a week at home and a week at his place.
What? Hold
Yeah.
on. Aunt B.
I feel
Aunt B, we just met this man earlier this month. This is the middle of the month. Now, we just started meeting this mystery man at the beginning of March. It's been 2 weeks. You already having sleepovers and spend the nights?
Aunt B moves fast.
Aunt B, he ain't going to buy that cow sugar if you're giving away the milk for free.
Shauna, thank you for being a member for 15 months. Love you back. And Shauna said, let me see, because I wanted to read this other comment. Y'all brighten my night. My adopted dad passed away 2 days ago. All I've been doing is crying. I'm so sorry, Shauna.
Oh, bless your heart, Shauna. I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry for your loss. Well, I'll do more Ain't B, and I'm sure Leticia's going to come out with some cockamamie bullshit later on that I can make fun of. But
Yes.
don't you worry. I'll make you laugh.
Yes, I'm certain of it. Probably a few times throughout this hour of calls.
Ain't B might be a little hoorah, hoorah, hoochie mama.
Ain't nothing but a hoochie mama.
Hoorah, hoorah, hoochie mama.
Music City Mom, thank you for being a member for 17 months. Holy moly. Hey, Jiggy. Yep, Ain't B definitely is. All right, let's go.
All right.
Like a logistic truck driver hauling goods up and down the road.
Yeah. Okay, I was just going to remind you because I have to put the order in for next, because I didn't get to get any this week because I didn't have any. So I have to put the order in for next week.
Is your dad or any of them sending you any money, baby?
No, ain't Brenda, no.
Have you asked them?
Yeah, I did. Last time my dad ever did anything, put anything in my account was in November. I asked Harley to always ask my mom to do it, anybody to help, because, you know, all these times I've bought stuff for them, and none of that matters for them. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, does your mom ever send you any money?
No, my mom's never sent me anything here. Never.
Do you ever talk to her?
No, I don't call her because why? Why should I have to call her? Because what am I going? You know what I mean?
You're
like,
locked up,
what am I gonna
Ho.
talk to her?
How's she
They're
going to
all
call
mad
you?
because I'm telling the truth about their problem. Like, you know what I mean? Because of how they've called her out on these. You see what I'm saying? And so, like, whenever she talks to them, she's just trying to be like, well, that's all in the past. You see what I'm saying? And, like, she's not realizing, like, she's mad about how they had to come ask you about how, you know, she was in my childhood and all that. So she's, like, taking defense to all that. You know what I mean? And I was like, ain't Brenda ain't gonna lie about none of that. She'll back up exactly what I'm saying.
I just told the truth. I mean,
I know that's what I'm saying. We've done it but told the truth, but she can't stand that. So
Looks like you were right.
You know, she turns it into, well, I'm in Christian and I'm in a church group, and
they don't share. They still got to know what went on in the past.
I
Regardless,
know.
that's part of your defense. Is how you were raised up. That's part of your defense.
I know that ain't Brenda, but what you're asking me about why my mom is like that?
Whoa.
Because you notice what she does.
That's part of your defense, how you were raised up. Oh, wow.
Right, because remember, Dr. Lewis is going to get up on the stand and say some things.
Yeah. And is there other communication we haven't heard, or is this Amy and Ain't B talking? Because we've heard every call since she changed it to that plea, and we haven't really heard her, like, have we? I have to go back to the February calls.
No, nobody has really. This is the most in-depth with anybody other than Amy about her plea that Leticia's gone. Mm-hmm.
Wow. And looks like you're 100% right, because she's asking, is anybody else sending you money? She's done. Like, she's not, maybe not done, but she's getting to that point. You know what I mean?
Right. Where it's getting to be too much. I didn't get to order commissary last week. You didn't get your 500-pound bag of Jolly Ranchers Sicilian, being all healthy.
Oh my God. Yeah. Losing weight, starving.
Yeah. I'm starving to death. You're humongous, but you look big, baby. You're humongous.
I just listened to that clip like yesterday or today because I was looking on my channel. You know how if you clip stuff from other people's channel, you have like a my clip section or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
And I have that clipped. All right.
She pretends that nothing's wrong because now she's a Christian, which is totally fine. Jesus does forgive you, but it doesn't take away that fact. You know what I mean?
Pot.
She does that.
Make cattle.
Yeah, but she needs to get over it and tell how what's going on went on coming up.
I know that ain't Brenda. But
That's part of your defense of you getting out of jail.
I know that. I'm just trying to. I'm not worried about it because I'm not a murderer, so I'm not worried about that. But like the point of it is you asked me a question about that, and like I don't know what else I'm supposed to do about it because she's not gonna do anything. You gotta think how many times she's ever. I was the one doing like in the last few years that I was whatever I done stuff for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you done stuff for her and bought her stuff and this and that and other, which it is in the past. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
And I thought initially they forgot all about me.
I mean, because she never had that kind of stuff, and like I knew you did, but like at the same time, she ain't even done. Like she doesn't even do anything to help me, and like I don't know. I don't. It makes me feel like stressed out about it. You know what I mean? Because that's just my mom. You know what I mean? And I can't change it. I mean, unfortunately, I was born with her as my mom, and I don't even understand why.
Well, but I'll think
like I could have had any other mom in the world, but I had to have her.
Well, Harley feels that way.
I'm gonna and Harley's in the nursing program, I think now. She sent me a picture with her with her scrubs on.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and stuff yesterday. So as soon as I get to Tony's house, I'll get on the computer and send you your money.
All right. I'm sorry. I get stressed out when I talk about that because I'd be ready to freak out. She's just not a good mom.
I know. I understand. I mean, I just asked the question because I don't mind sending you your money. I mean, I really don't. I know you're going to need it and stuff, and I'll do what I can do.
Trust me, if I could have picked another whole mom and dad, I would have. But obviously, that was not up to me.
I know. I understand. I mean, I understand.
Uh-oh, it did that thing. It did that thing. How much did it cut out?
Just for 1 quick second. It just stopped. It just didn't play at all. So you're okay.
I have to deal with the same every day about people always asking me, why was my mom the way she was? I have to tell that to the therapist people. I tell that to everybody. And I just get tired of being like, maybe y'all should go him or up and ask her why. Because I don't know the answer.
But, so are they going to let you out any lately? Or are you still like closed in and can't go outside?
No, they don't let us go outside.
Man, I just trying to get outside.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a while since you've seen the daylight.
Yeah, it's like September.
Okay. Do you when I see your money, will you have money to buy you something warm to wear? I mean, I know it's getting summertime a little bit.
They don't have a summer here in Brenda. It's always cold.
Well, you always have money in your money. I see you to buy you some thermals, don't you? Some.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just make sure you stay warm and stuff like that. And have what you need.
I know.
I wish I could do more. I wish I could do more, but
I know. It ain't that. I'm not saying that to you. I'm just stressed out about everybody always saying something to me about my mom, and I'm like, what do y'all want me to do? Not you, but you know what I mean.
I know. I mean, I understand. Don't forget, we were raised together.
I know, and I just feel like, because like they'll all ask me, and they'll be like, and Aunt Brenda knows about this. I'm like, yes, like Brenda came and got me. She came and got me from the beach when all this went on. I'm like, if it weren't for her and Grandpa, like I would go stay with him, but Mama never let me stay with him. She'd always come back and take me. Just because she wanted to prove a point that, whatever. And it's like I'm just breaking down from talking about this to people all the time. Because I had a horrible mom and I can't take it.
It's all right, baby. Don't worry about it. We got it handled. We got it taken care of.
And my dad, like, what? I mean, he never even been there. And then they were like, well, your dad tried to get you when you, yeah, my dad tried to come and get my life when I was 17. What'd you want me to do? Like, hey, where you been all these years? It's okay. I forgive you. I'm the only one that was ever more of like a dad figure.
I know. Uncle Tommy was there, always there for you, and he was there for Harley. Uncle Tommy's been there for a bunch of you guys.
They were like, well, can we talk to you? And I'm like, what do you mean? Unfortunately, people like him who were good, life had to end.
Yeah. But anyway,
sorry. I know. I don't want to get you upset, but I'm just telling you.
You never need to tell Harley what books you want. You need
I know. I will, Brenda. I just was more worried about, getting food and stuff, but I'll send it to her.
Yeah, you need to go ahead and start back reading your books and maybe one of these book games or something. Scribble or whatever it's called that you like.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you need to know what books you want so we can go ahead and get you the books and start back reading. You need to start back reading and playing your little games, those book games and puzzles. Get your mind off. Okay? So when you tell Harley to jot them down so I can have and get them for you, okay?
Okay. You said you're going to the beach now?
Yeah, I'm on 74 now, and he lives at North Myrtle Beach on 8th Street, 8th Avenue.
Okay. Yeah, I know where you're talking about.
Yeah. So as soon as I get there and stuff, I'll send you your money, okay, baby?
Okay.
I got to put thing too.
Okay. All right. Y'all be careful, okay?
I have to, I got it written down. I can't just think that I have to hold it.
Okay, I'll remind you.
Yeah. My friend Tony told me he would remind me.
Okay, thank you. All right.
All right. Maybe I got time for you to get off. So I love you, baby. So if you need me, you call me, okay?
Okay. All right. Y'all be careful. Okay. Love you. Bye.
I love you, baby. Bye.
Okay. So this is frustrating because to me, I think that this is for two things. Number one, for the prosecutor or, the calls being recorded. So it helps her story about her childhood and what the trauma she went through for her defense. And number two, to keep getting stuff out of Aunt Brenda. Because even the part, okay, sounded like fake crying to me, but let's just say she wasn't. The way that she talked about Uncle Tommy, it was obvious manipulation to Aunt Brenda. All the good people in my life their life had to end. Yeah, okay, you're obviously trying to pull at her heartstrings because you're talking about her husband.
Right. Meanwhile, you took an innocent child, robbed his family of every first, watching him grow up and all of the things that children grow up, go through and experience in their life. You robbed the world of Gannon's potential. Stick that forked tongue back in your mouth and shut up.
That forked tongue for real though. But yeah,
Mike.
The video, like at parts, Brenda's cutting out. That's just the call. I guess her service wasn't that good. So like at parts, like it's kind of hard to hear certain words that she said. But anyways, it looks like next we're gonna get into Miss Lang.
Oh, fantastic! Where's MK Lynn? MK Lynn is your friend. Amy's up. Amy's up.
Your dream girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's me, your friend, Amy.
Okay, well, here we go.
All right.
A link.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, I totally owe you an apology, by the way. Yesterday when I got off the phone with you, I checked my text messages to see if your Aunt Brenda had read that message I sent out.
Yeah.
I'm a dumbass. I typed up that message the other day and forgot to hit send. So I'm so sorry. I texted her this morning and I was like, oh, Brenda, I was totally trying to text you like 2 days ago. And I was like, but I forgot to hit send. So I texted her this morning for you. I didn't know if you got in touch with her yesterday.
I talked to her today. She did a little bit ago because she was like, yeah, Amy reminded me this morning. And I was like, this morning. But then I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I felt so bad. I was
hoping you would call back yesterday so I could be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I totally, like, I did not hit send. I felt so bad, but I texted this morning for you.
Okay.
So I'm so sorry. I'm a dumbass.
I was going to say, could you ask Caitlin? Because, okay, so tomorrow I'm supposed to have court, but I filed a motion not to go to court. But then it says I
Okay.
have a professional DeMart at 10. Like, is that her?
I can ask. I feel like that is her because she told me earlier this week she was coming in to see you this week. So let me find out for sure. She should text me right back.
Okay. Yeah, so I just, because Josh told me he was going to file it like 2 weeks ago when he left here, or whenever the last time. I can't keep up with the days, but whenever the last time was, he said he was filing a motion for me or whatever. Because it was just
So,
basically like, it's not even nothing really. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know if this helps or not, but I was on Facebook today, and I'm in those groups, and somebody posted the post like yesterday asking if you had any upcoming court hearings or anything. So I clicked on the post to see if I saw anything, and somebody shared a screenshot. I can't talk today. Shared a screenshot from the court docket website. It says your next upcoming hearing is like April 14th.
Well,
I didn't see anything for tomorrow because tomorrow's date is out in my mind, but I didn't see anything for tomorrow's date.
Well, it's listed on my calendar here. So that's why I guess I wanted to find out, because it's listed on the calendar here for 9 o'clock court tomorrow. But then I know I filed that motion, so I'm not sure. I just guess I want clarification because, like, I mean, I don't want him coming up in here like that. You know what I mean? When I done what I'm supposed to do, you know?
Do you want me, because I just texted Caitlin and asked her if that's her coming in tomorrow to see you. Do you want me to ask her if she knows whether or not, like, what's going on for tomorrow, if there is anything going on, or?
Oh, and just say, hey, she said she just wanted to make sure that Josh filed that motion for me not to go to court.
No, Amy, don't ask her shit. Just keep going round and round in circles and talk about how you looked on the docket and how you on the court docket and how you looked in the Facebook groups and you didn't see anything. But don't actually go to the source and ask. No, don't do that at all. What an idiot. This is who you got working for you as your secretary, Tisha. Way to go.
And notice you hear she texts Aunt Brenda to get her money. And now she has Amy calling the investigators and the people working with her attorneys. I mean, what the hell?
She's the secretary.
She's really
the secretary. Is. I told you.
She really is. And yes, Jennifer says, Amy, wake up. She's using you. Completely agree. Lil Red, it says, Pacer Research has emailed me about locating Letecia's appeal. What did they say? Because she's been trying to find the court paperwork on her appeal process in Colorado, and it's sealed. And
her criminal appeal?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. I think we have only Amy and Harley left, like, for the rest of these calls. Yeah.
Is this a long one? How much longer is Amy's? Because I think I was going to see if I could have a sick. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got at least 5 minutes or so.
Oh, I can totes make it. Make it.
All right, perfect.
I'll be right back.
They're in. Okay.
All right.
For tomorrow.
Okay.
Because he said he was filing it.
Okay.
So nothing shows up for tomorrow?
No. I'm gonna go double check because what I saw was a screenshot. So somebody could have just screenshotted it for April. So let me go look and see if I see anything that's on there for tomorrow. Because somebody on that post said they thought you had something for tomorrow too, and that's why I was looking. Cause I'm like, I thought like tomorrow's date stood out in my head, but somebody was like, no, and they showed that screenshot and said April. But let me just see if I can find it.
Yeah, because it sure enough says it on my calendar here, but then again, like the calendar's never accurate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fine. So how's your day going while I look this up?
Oh, it's okay. I've just been functioning a little bit slow because I took my meds last night. But, it takes a little bit for them to get used to your system. So,
yeah,
I was just a little bit, dazed out for a little bit.
It takes about 6 weeks on average for your body to get used to new medication, but I'm glad that it helped you get some sleep.
Yeah.
real quick, I just pulled up the docket on the court website. There's nothing listed for tomorrow. The next court date they have for you is April 14th, 2022 at 3 p.m.
What in the world? Okay.
I don't know. Like, I'm gonna try to see if I can hold on.
I mean, my thing
Caitlin,
is nobody told me any different. So this is and I don't have a professional today. So but it's
Let me
one
see.
tomorrow. So that's why it could be just that. And she might be just going to tell me that. No one says it's counted tomorrow. But then again, I don't know.
Caitlin just texted me back. She said that is her coming in to see you tomorrow. And she said your court date for tomorrow was vacated until 4/21 because CNHIP is running behind, so no court tomorrow.
Okay. Well, that answers that. Okay. CNHIP is running behind. Well, we already knew they were running behind because they always run behind.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was going to say it's absolutely pointless to go tomorrow for nothing, just to sit there and be like, hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, like I said, I thought you had a court hearing tomorrow too, so I was confused when I saw that screenshot for April, whatever. And I'm like, well, I know you haven't had your evaluation done yet. So I'm like, what would even come of tomorrow if you want? You'd sit there and they'd be like, oh, well, nothing's been done yet, so we'll see you in a month or something.
Okay, cool. That's good. Thank God. Because I was sitting there confused. Hold on now.
Yeah. Yeah. She said that your court date was vacated until 4/21. So on their website, it says 4/14. So you might ask her about that tomorrow.
Yeah, she might have meant 4/14 and just was trying to think of the right date. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it says at 3 o'clock your time. So I don't know. Are you going to have to refile another motion for that one, or how does that work?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, man. Do you have to do it, every time? Whenever there's a court? Oh, it's frustrating.
Yeah, I seem to have to do it every time.
So. Dang. Well, how much sleep did you end up getting last night? Do you know?
I think at least 4 or 5 hours, which is way more than normal. So that actually worked out good.
Yeah, I'm super glad they actually brought you your medication because I was kind of worried they might not. I'd be really upset if they didn't because I'm just glad they got somebody in there that can help you out and get you on something that hopefully helps you sleep better at night on a regular basis too. Because I know what it's like to not sleep for multiple days on end and it sucks.
I know it does. It does because you just be trying to go to sleep and you just be like, oh God, please. Because then I start hallucinating and I'd be just going crazy, and forgetting and getting delusional, forgetting what in the world's going on. And I don't know, I just get off track. And I don't like being like that because I like just being normal. I mean, I'm already hyper anyway, manic anyway, but when I start being no sleep, I just can't think clearly and I don't.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Let me see what that was. Let's see. That was not enough cloud storage. Hold on. That was an inmate hang up. Wait, no. I'm sorry. That's Harley. This one, she hangs up on Harley, the one we're about to listen to. The one with Amy, it's loading, and I'm going to tell you. The Harley call's only 2 minutes long. The one with Amy that we just heard, yeah, she hung up on her. Inmate hang up. She just hangs up on people when she's done. When she gets what she needs out of them, she don't even bother to say, okay, thanks, whatever. No, just click. Oh my God. I can't with her. All right, Tess, have a good night. And thank you for being here. Love you. And I'll see you, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hey, Boo Sheet. Yeah,
She's a big loser and a user.
A user. That's exactly what she is. It's all about her. Anything and everything to get what she needs and what she wants. I cannot stand people like this. Let me tell you what, I will not have anyone around me in my life like this. But I know, and I've had people as friends like this. I just know people like this. Anything and everything to get her way. It doesn't matter what it is. You know what I mean? It's manipulate, lie, twist, scheming, and no feeling bad about it. It's just all about her all the time. And it's, no, I have no patience for those kind of people. If I get done talking to you and I feel like I'm doing mental gymnastics, I'm tired mentally, no, then I'm done. I can't with the twisting and the turning and wear you out.
Same. And I hauled my cookies all the way to the other side of the house to get my charger just to be back in time. And I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed the iPad charger and not the iPhone charger.
Oh, that sucks. Are they different? Your iPad
Yes.
charger? Oh,
Yeah, they're different.
okay. Well, we're getting ready to hear this, and it's only like 2 minutes. So
I can make it.
okay.
I got short legs, but they go quick.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go with Harley. And keep in mind, when this call ends, it's another inmate hang up. She just done.
Click.
Yeah. Mid sentence.
Tisha out.
She tells Brenda the next day, sorry about yesterday. The phones were working. They have cheap phones here. They're just crappy.
Yeah. Another broken phone. Yeah.
Oh my God. The thumbnail's so perfect. She's so creepy, especially after what she did. Thank you, Marie. I'm glad you guys
It is
like
a good
it.
thumbnail. I like it.
It's just one of those like AI. It's like the Tune Me Halloween section. I just put her pictures in there and see what kind of creepy ones I can come up with. I've been doing that for like 2 years now with her. But she, like the background in this with the red eyes. Ugh. She has evil in her soul, like in her pictures anyway. So they really do look evil.
Whenever I make her profile picture using this particular mugshot, this is one of the worst ones. It's the one that she's wearing the blue gel outfit and the orange. Those two, she has no, I don't know if she has no iris or she has no pupil because her whole eye is black.
Yes.
She has shark eyes.
She does.
Has shark eyes.
In that first, the orange one, what you're talking about, that's from her very first appearance. That's like her first appearance in that one picture. And she looks so scary in that. Yeah. It's terrifying.
Yeah. And I was, okay, just like a little sidebar real quick. That's my aunt, Judge Bev impression. Sidebar. Okay. So she, in Leilani's trial today, I was watching, that testimony from the agent was pretty difficult. And at first I thought she was wiping her eyes and I couldn't see any tears. Now I watched, she did cry, but it was like one tear. But I looked at her eyes afterwards and even her eyes are the same. Nothing.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking even before Boo Sheet's comment there. And I actually caught a picture. It's on my community tab if you guys want to see of the tear that fell. But you are so right. Leilani and Letecia have so many similarities. And there are some parallels with like the investigation and the evidence against them. But they're both like lie over and over and over again. And it makes me think, I was thinking today, remember, Megan Boswell still hasn't went to court.
No, she's next year, beginning of next year.
She has like the same amount. She's like Leilani. She has all those lying charges.
Yep.
It's going to be very similar. I bet I'm going to follow in that one too.
Very similar. I mean, yeah.
Oh God, what happened to that baby is just horrible too. I don't know.
We still don't even know what happened to that baby yet. We still don't know what happened to Quentin. I thought the way they were arguing back and forth, the prosecutor and the defense today, I thought it was going to be the medical examiner. And I made a community post, and that's really why I was going to do a late night recap because I thought it was going to be the medical examiner the way they were talking. But then I realized they weren't. So I edited it because I didn't want to, but yeah, we still haven't heard from medical examiner yet.
SW says, Jen Lou, I absolutely love your laugh. This may date me, but it reminds me of Betty Rubble.
Betty Rubble does have a cute laugh. Thank you so much.
You and Melissa both have the best laughs. Like you just, I love them both.
You have a great laugh too. I love your laugh. I like to hear, I don't really like to hear my own laugh, but I do like to hear other people laugh. I do like to make other people laugh. So
Well, I
Yeah.
love to make you laugh with those memes and stuff in the oh my God, that's like what I would go for because you laugh
Yeah.
from the soul.
I know, MK. I'm really torn about. I don't know if I can take it, but I keep telling myself I am going to make myself, and this is just for me. I'm not trying to like guilt anybody. It's, I think everybody should do what's right for them. I'm going to make myself listen because it's as hard as it is for me to hear. Quentin actually went through it, and so I feel like I should listen. But I have a true crime channel. It's different. You know what I mean? I would advise anybody and everybody, if you think you should skip it, you should skip it. And I would never judge.
Here's that tear coming down her face. But and here she is wiping her face. Now I'll say, like, because I think that she cries, like, I don't know. It seems like she was wiping her eyes for a minute. I don't know if she was actually crying, but
I think she poked herself in the eye, if you want to know my truth, because I've never only been able to cry out of one eye. Okay. I'm just saying.
The other one's not loading, but regardless, it was when they got into, the pictures of what they recovered of his remains. And they talked about a little toenail.
Yes.
It was hard testimony. A part of me wonders, like, is there anything inside of her that actually feels guilty? And I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't. I think the tears are a show, because this is not the first time that those photographs have been shown, nor are they the first time that the testimony has been about what those photographs are. And she didn't cry then. She only cried today. And she also, when the FBI agent, that's the face that she made almost the entire time when this FBI, particularly when the FBI agent, and you could hear it in her voice, she did very well. She got a little choked up there, but when she talked about what they did for Quentin, they didn't feel it was right to FedEx him, and they, took extra special care. They, wrapped his box, and then they wrapped it in the American flag, and then they drove him to and the way that she referred to him, she did not say his remains. She said, I drove Quentin. That's Quentin in the car with me.
Yes. That touched me too, the way that she said that. She did it with so much respect. I really appreciated it. I really, really did. Just because it's like, damn, somebody cared. It was
personal.
Yes. And like, she heard about it and she was determined, like, I'm gonna see this to the end. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find out what happened. I'm gonna find this little boy, and I'm gonna make sure whoever did it pays for what
exactly. And she went out there every single day to the landfill and boosted morale, gave them updates. They had a picture of Quentin the entire time out there, so they never took their eye away from the prize. And when they were short, she dressed out and went out there and searched.
Yep. She was awesome. I really loved her. Kristen, I do not have that kind of modem, I don't think, but I'm going to take a picture of that because I know that there's a couple things you can add to your Starlink to make it even better. So Thank you. And I'll look. But all right. Are you ready
back to this? Yes.
Cool?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you in like 2 minutes then.
Okay. Be right back.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
I had to go to my room, just shower, thought I'd call you before I left.
Oh, nice.
Huh?
I said, oh, nice.
Go to church?
No, I was sick this morning and last night.
Where are you sick? Why are you sick?
I had the stomach bug.
Oh, no, that's not good.
Yeah.
You'll be so better.
Thank you. I feel good now. I'm laying out by the pool, getting fresh air, so.
Okay. Is it warm?
Yeah, it's nice.
90.
No, I said it's nice.
I thought you said it's 90 there. I was like, dang, I know it'd be in the 70s, but not 90.
No, not yet.
So I was like, dang.
Not yet.
Cool. You had a pool by the house?
Yeah, my apartment.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll let you have fun then. I just wanted to call you and say hello.
Okay, I love you.
Okay. Bye. Have a good day, okay? Be careful.
Okay.
Bye.
Just wanted to call you and ask you if you went to church and just, talk about nothing for 2 seconds, the weather. I mean, I can't. And she really irks me because it always goes back to this religion stuff. First of all, did religion keep you from being a piece of shit? No. And not only that, you don't get to this, like, I don't know. I don't like when people push religion on even their own kids. Like, I think it's great to educate them, answer questions. If they want to go to church, support them in that. If they, whatever, like at Harley's age, but you don't get to just shove your beliefs and what you think and how you feel onto her. She's her own person. She is not you. Like, that bothers me. It annoys me because it's like, Letecia, you ain't better than nobody. Stop asking about church and fucking reading the Bible all the time. Excuse my language. But yeah, I just don't, I don't like that.
Because it's not genuine. It's disingenuous. It is. She's not telling her because
evil.
Yeah. I mean, that's like Satan encouraging you to read the Bible.
Yes.
Okay? It's like Satan is doing a telethon for Bible reading. I mean, it just doesn't mesh.
I completely agree, Jen. That's a perfect example.
Are you paying attention to that, Mr. Owens? I'm sorry. Let me address you by your full government names. James Sullivan Owens, Esquire. That's how you make an analogy, jackass.
Harley is so disengaged with her at this point. You can feel the distancing. Yes. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Jen and I have an idea to get some other communications that might be out there, but we'll talk about it at a later date once we get it ironed out.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way to get all the mail and stuff. That would be really the only way you could know everything. You know what I mean? That was good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, are you ready to listen to Amy again?
Of course. I live to listen to Amy Lang. What do you mean?
Okay.
I haven't listened to enough gibberish today. Let's add Amy in.
Oh, Deets. Yay. Thank you. I'm so glad that it's working better and I'm not roboting and stuff. But like I said, like every now and then it like glitches for like a second. And it's like I don't know. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right.
It's going good so far. It hasn't done anything that's, I think it's fine.
The speed test, it's like I told you, when I tested the internet I have, it was like 5 megabytes per second. And when I did the Starlink, it was like 125 or 130. So it's a lot faster than what?
Yes, 105 or 130 is much faster than 5.
Yeah, 100. It's like 125 or 130. I can't remember if it was like 125 or 1. I know it was like right around there, though. I'll have to do it again, but
yes.
We'll take a second over the robot.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh my God, that is so frustrating.
I know. I know.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
Whoa, I was wrong, I guess.
Nothing in the shower.
Oh, yeah. Where are you going?
Nowhere. I just got home from the gym.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Sometimes people shower, Letecia. They don't have anywhere to be. They just want to be clean.
Just
know about that.
Girl walking around here.
She sure doesn't.
Do you have to work?
What?
You said no?
I couldn't hear you.
I said, did you have to work?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Are you okay?
No, I'm just mad.
There it is.
Why?
That's what you wanted.
Because I had to go to the state hospital today and come back. When I came back, the deputy had all my stuff packed out. Pickle juice destroyed my Bible, freaking destroyed my books. Cause she's like, oh, I didn't know you were coming back. Left my radio on, ran my batteries down, and turned my commissary away. Cause now I have nothing, no commissary for the week, nothing. Run my whole batteries down, destroy my Bible, like uncalled for, man. Like, how did you not know I was coming back? Or she apparently must be on drugs.
Right, where would you be going?
Like, where, I mean, come on. The deputies left with me this morning. Where else would I be going? Stupid, man. They knew I was flipping, man. I was flipped out when I came back. My Bible was on the ground. I was just sitting there, like, on the floor, and I was like, oh, no, I just switched to crazy. I was just like, oh, no, no, no. She's like, I didn't know where you went. I thought you was going to be gone for a long time. I'm like, I'm like freaking out on them. Like, apparently, y'all people are so incompetent here. I'm always dealing with some dumbass people around here. Dumb, man. Like, how do y'all even get jobs here? You're that stupid.
Right. I wish I could do something.
And then I'm like, like, you didn't even hold my commissary, you should turn it back. And I'm like, well, basically, I won't eat for a whole week. Like, really? I just don't understand their communication. Like, where did you think I went for the day? To park?
Right. You had to know where you were going.
She knew. If she didn't know, then she took a lot of drugs this morning. And she didn't need to question her mental health, why she's here working, because hers is drug induced.
Right.
I was so like, and I'm like, my Bible, and I was just like, oh no, like, I don't even be like, my Bible stays on the bed or away from food, away from drink, away from water, like never damaged, like anything. Batteries are $1.10 per battery. Brand new set of batteries in my radio. So she throws my radio on the ground, and the on button goes on and runs it down. And my roommate was like, yeah, she came in and made me get your stuff at 8:30 this morning. And I told her, she's like, I told her she'll be right back. Me and her already talked about this.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Coming right back today. I even asked her to save my lunch so when I came back, I could eat my lunch because I don't eat dinner. So where did she think I went?
She had to do it on purpose.
Huh?
But she had to do it on purpose.
I'm like, today's the day, Wednesday, that we get commissary. So, like, she basically told him I was gone, weren't coming back, and freaking sent my commissary away. So now I wasn't here when I got back. So now I don't even get it till next Wednesday. It's like, what in the meltdown when I came? I was like, oh my God. Huh?
I said, I wouldn't do that. Not fair.
No, not paying for that stuff. It ain't.
Thank you for using GoLink.
All I have to say is, well, two things. I would have to look back in the jail files because some of that sounds very familiar, but I can't be certain without looking back. But why are you talking, like, your daughter is out there living life as a very, very young person with no parents, really no support besides Aunt B, and Aunt B's all up in her business and everything else. It's a stressful situation dealing with her, and you are going to call her to complain about how tough your life is when look at what you've done to her life. I don't like it. It's like you don't put these kind of, like, you don't put this shit on your kids. I don't like it. It's wrong. I just don't think. I mean, I think it's cool to be open with your kids and talk about what you're going through. Don't get me wrong, but also I don't think it's fair to like put stuff on your kids. Like now, is Harley going to be worried? You know what I mean? That it's just like her doing her pretend make believe fucking personality switches with Harley and stuff like that. It's like, don't you care if she's sitting there worried about you? Nah, you don't care. You probably want her to be sitting around worried about you, actually. So, whatever. But that's all.
This is how I feel about it. Let me share my screen really quick.
Okay.
Let me tell you, this is just what I was thinking the whole time.
Okay.
Oh
Who the
my
hell-
God. Who the hell cares?
With the accent and everything. Oh my gosh, though, for real. But why
I
put
need
it
to download that and put it in my StreamYard. Don't let me forget. You
Like-
remind me of the Peter Griffin, and I'll remind you 14.
Okay, perfect. But no, like Jen, my mom, like honestly, I sometimes wish she was more open with me about stuff because there's a lot of times that she will worry about stressing me out by telling me things that are going on. She's always been that way. Sometimes even to a point where I'm like, no, you need to tell me. Like I want to know.
Right.
But also, isn't that like what you do as a parent? You don't want to, just like when you're sick and you have little kids, like, and Bentley comes in and he's like, he worries about me so much. Like one time I was sitting in the floor cleaning the cabinets in the kitchen and he's like, what's wrong? Why are you in the floor? Like he's like that. So if
he's mini Allie. Allie's a worrier too. Don't let the cute face fool you.
Yes.
Behind that smile is worry.
That is so true.
Fusses over me too. Don't think, yeah, Allie fusses over me too.
It's so true. And you're right. He is like he worries just like me. So for that reason though, if I am sick and he's like, hey mom, are you okay? And then I'll be like, yeah, I'm fine. Even if I'm sick as hell, because I don't want him to worry. Like, I don't know.
It's what you do as a parent. It's what you do. You lie to protect your children. That came out. You shield your children. They don't need to know when they're young like that. They don't need to know that you're sick, especially if they're worriers. You protect your children. And Letecia doesn't give a rat's fat kneecap. She called to trauma dump on Harley. She doesn't care how that is going to affect or impact Harley for the rest of the day or a week from now, knowing that there's no control, there's nothing that Harley can do about it.
Yeah, exactly. Like Sydney says here, which is exactly what you're saying. And I completely agree. My belief as a mom is not to toss any problems my kids' way that they have zero capacity of solving. Like,
exactly. That's it. Or you'd say it like Jen, if you left your children lie. No. No, you do. You're supposed to shield your kids. You are supposed to not, you don't tell your kids problems that they can't solve or help you with. Why would you tell Harley that? As if Harley doesn't worry enough. We've all heard the stories about what happens to child killers in jail and prison. Okay. Yeah, so exactly. Why would you try to make her worry even more? She doesn't care. She's such a selfish.
So selfish. She wants it. She literally wants her to be worried. And it's so fucked up.
She kept adding like an extra layer of Eeyore to her voice. Like every time Harley would say something until finally Harley asked her, what's wrong? That's what she was wanting.
Yep.
She wanted to be able to, she wanted to tell, she kept Eeyoring it up until finally she got the reaction from Harley she wanted.
Yep. It's bullshit. But
exactly, Lee the B. Bingo right there. Just like she didn't care when she drove across the country with Gannon in the back of her van, or the van, exposing Harley to all of that. And Harley has still, to this day, we've had the trial, we've heard the evidence, and Harley still can't come out from under that shadow. There are people there, like, it goes all the way. There are people who feel like Harley might have known something or at least suspected, to Harley was part of it at the end, not the actual murder, but everything else, helping
Yep.
an accomplice.
Can you imagine? I don't know. I don't get it. But Patricia says, "Oh my God, my daughter said that to me yesterday, Alex. She said, please, Mom, let me help you. Tell me your stuff." That's crazy, because that's exact. And I know you don't want to worry her. So I get what, but because we love you, like, that's how I feel about my mom. I want to know so that I can help her. I can be there for her. I don't want her to feel like she would be burdening me by letting me know, whatever's going on. But
it's hard when your children become adults, Allie. Like, I've had that same conversation with Minnie, Bendy, and Elizabeth. What's going on, Mom? Tell me what's going on. Because they know me and they can hear it in my voice.
Yeah.
And, but I still see them as little, like I still feel like it's my job I'm supposed to help them. I'm not, but it's when you have adult children, that does change. It just takes a while for some of us moms to accept that and realize it, that they will always be my children, but they are no longer children. And so it's taking me, we're all like finding our new, normal.
Yeah, I'm sure it is gonna, it's an adjustment, gonna be an adjustment for me when my kids are adults.
It will be.
Whew, not ready.
Wait till Bentley brings home some hood rat for you to meet. Yeah. And you're like, oh, she seems nice, son. Yeah. Wait till that happens. I hope it never does. I hope whoever Bentley brings home, she better be good to him, because I can tell you, future Bentley's girlfriend, you don't want Auntie Gin smoke. I can assure you.
Sure, yeah, he already has this little crush, and she sits right beside him in school and everything. It's so funny.
Oh my, is she cute? We'll talk later.
She's adorable, but all right.
Is she smart?
She is, actually.
Okay, good.
She's skipped a grade. She's not supposed to be in his grade, but
okay, good. That's right, Bentley. Sit next to the smart girls.
Yeah.
Well played, sir. Well played.
All right. Well, all right. Now we get back into Amy. And you know what? Before, there was a time where, like, me and Jen would try not to have any other conversation besides the calls. But at the end of the day, that's the point. That's what we like to do. Like, I like to connect with Jen, connect with you guys, talk about the calls and stuff, but also, like, connect with you guys about the things going on in our lives that might be going on in your lives, and that kind of stuff. That's the whole, like, point, in my opinion, of live chats, is like having the community and being able to have those relationships and discussions. If not, you just make a video. So right. I'm not going to stress about it when we do get off topic for a minute. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes, I know. But we said when we have to do these later nights on the weeknights that I would keep it reeled in. It's my fault.
No, I do it too. It is not your fault, but definitely not. But all right. So our next one is Amy. I don't know how long it is, but yeah,
however long it is, it's too long because it's Amy. No, just kidding. Sometimes Amy, to be fair to Amy, as annoying as her voice is, sometimes Amy does ask good questions of Letecia.
Yeah, she does. And she seems like her whole purpose. Like, she's either, I don't know if she had plans on doing a channel, a book, a fucking blog. I don't know. But all I know is it seems like she's always she's nosy. She's wanting to know what's going on, and she wants to be in the middle of it.
Yes.
So
I wonder if Amy started writing to Wade Wilson. Now, see, Wade would have opened right up to you, Amy, and told you all the things.
You could have went and been his, power of attorney, or given him money like you were sending Tisha, and
could have been his secretary, and could have been part of his harem, and
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm curious if she has reached out to other inmates. I really wouldn't be surprised. And I know there's some people who just are interested in the mentality of these people, and they do that. And I can understand that. It's just dangerous, though. A
Yeah.
dangerous kind of hobby to take take on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, here we
Here
go.
we go.
Hello.
Hey,
12 minutes.
Hey, what's up?
girl, I done been through it today. I done had a meltdown. I'm about to lose my ever-loving mind in this place.
Why? What's going on?
I went to the state hospital today. They came and got me to take me for the day, right? So I leave about freaking 8 o'clock. I get there about 9. And I get back here at 4. When I come back in, my Bible, everything is outside the ward on the ground. And I'm just sitting there, like, all my shit was on the ground out there. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, I knew I ain't did nothing wrong. I ain't been in no trouble. I ain't having nothing I'm supposed to do. So what is going on? The deputy tells them, oh, I didn't know she was coming back. I didn't know what was going on. Girl, destroyed my Bible. It's all scratched up. Pickle juice all over my books, like all over the books. Like all the books are on just pickle juice. Left my radio on. Ran down all my batteries. And she turned away my commissary. And I don't have any commissary for a week because she turned away this morning and told him I was gone and weren't coming back.
So wait, hold on. Who said you weren't coming back? Was it your cellmate?
No, the deputy.
That's even worse. Okay.
That's who did all this. My cellmate, Amy, was telling them. Amy was like, no, I'm telling you, she's only going for the day. Me and her have talked about this, that they were coming at some day. Like, someday they were coming.
Yeah, you would think that, like, they would know that. Like, deputies, you'd think that they would know that. And that deputy should totally be held accountable for throwing away your stuff and damaging your property. That's messed up.
I went to a full-blown meltdown. And then the transport deputy who always takes me to court, she was there. So she was like, she knew I was having a meltdown. So she's like, Stauch, calm down. Don't you dare like switch. Just calm down. I'm going to go get you new sheets and everything. And I'm just standing there looking at all my stuff on the ground going, where else would I be? The park?
Right? Like, I don't get
what
why.
do you mean? I said, are you on drugs? Did you come to work on drugs? I was losing it, man.
Are you on drugs?
Like, if she's looking for the spray, will you see? It might be in our room. I don't know. I'm losing my mind, and I don't know if I took it somewhere because I'm trying to stay away from her because she done pissed me off. Sorry. But, like, girl. And, like, I'm like, it's Wednesday, so I'm like, okay, let me guess. You got a commissary? Did you lease? Oh, no, she sent it back, too, because she thought I was gone. And I was like, it's Wednesday. I have nothing to eat till next Wednesday.
Is there any way that, like, she can rectify the situation? Because since you came back, you know, if she honestly thought you were leaving, again, that's still messed up. I feel like if you were leaving, they probably would let her know, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why she felt the need to, like, go through your stuff and throw crap away. Is there any way you can, like...
But it's not about like that. It's the fact that she threw it all in a bag when I'm not even on punishment. Like, that's the shit they do to people that get put on punishment for fighting and drugs and shit like that. Like, I'm not even on a punishment. And you've been destroyed at least $100 worth of my property. For what?
That's so messed up. Can you write, like, a grievance to somebody and, like, complain about that?
Yeah, I sent it, and I told him, I said, the Bible is $60-some. I'm very funny about my Bible. I don't put food around it. I don't put nothing. It stays on my bed. It stays away from anything we do that's going to cause it. Like, why would you throw it in there like that? And my roommate was like, I kept trying to tell her. She was not listening to me. And I was like, at that point, she should have got on the phone and asked somebody she's sitting there telling you, like, no, she's only gone for the day. When y'all know, y'all keep coming here with communication problems, trying to get me for court and ain't no court. And I'm sitting there telling y'all having a problem with communication here. I don't know what's going on. I told her, are you doing drugs? And the sergeant came in there, I was like, she's doing drugs or somebody's incompetent here. Because this is absolutely ridiculous.
It is. I don't get why she thought you were just like I don't get how she thought like you were leaving for good. Like that isn't.
I don't going. I'm standing there in the hallway, like about to be in a full blown meltdown, like looking at all my shit on the ground, like. And I was like, and then she has another to say. She goes, "Oh, well, good thing I haven't put anybody in your cell yet, so you can go back to your cell." Now I've been in the cell for a year in that same cell. Okay, my cellmate, we had to pull miracles to get in the cell together because we didn't want revolving doors. Like, you're not going to sit there and at least listen to somebody that's trying to tell you, like, I'm like, basically, I had already told Amy, I said, listen, I said, they're going to come and get me one day, and they're going to take me for the day, and I'll be back. I mean, like, basically to prepare her in case, so she didn't think, like, I got in trouble or, like, something like that. Like, so we have been talked about this. I said, I don't know when it'll be. They'll just show up. So they just showed up this morning, was like, hey, you ready? We're going today.
Oh, wow. How did you feel about that when they came and got you? Were you kind of like, okay.
They sent Miss Robinson, so I knew they'd done that, because they know, like, I would trust in her. If not, I'd just run up down, they trying to hoodoo me. So when she came in and told me, she was like, you're not going to court, but you probably know where you're going. And I was like, okay. But, like, I even told them, I said, can you save my lunch till I get back? Because, I'm not going to eat dinner. It's like, what? Why would I just be making that up out of my head?
Yeah, like, I don't get it because I feel like everybody is at least a little bit aware of like what's going on with your situation, right? Like where you were going today. So I don't get how that lady didn't know. Is this like, have you ever had issues with that deputy before? The
No,
one that, like,
but it's not. I get it. We're human. We're making mistakes. But this keeps happening over and over and over.
Can you hold on,
communication here. When I talked to the transport deputy today, I said, "Hey, what the hell was?"
Yes.
Okay, let's break this down just a little bit. I need a minute in between. First of all, Letecia, they just came in there and got you. What were you doing? What did you have to tell them? Hold on, I've got to switch around my entire schedule. I had a hair appointment today and I had a nail appointment later. No, like, come on, Letecia, that you know why they did this, because they're taking her for her state evaluation. Now the state wants a crack at her to evaluate her, and they have to do it in an ambush type of way for her because she fakes.
Yeah.
So they were not going to give you they weren't going to give you time to call the corners and harness all your different personalities.
Yep.
That's what you're really pissed off about. You didn't have time to prepare for your show. That's what you were
think about that. You're 100% right.
Stop playing with these people, Tisha.
I'm trying to find. I've been in the background trying to find the damn
jail file.
Mm-hmm.
That we're all. Yeah, I don't have it anymore either.
I think I've got it, but I just don't know where. So I'm trying to find it. So
okay, all right. So
remember, was that what I uploaded to my Google Drive? Remember when I was like trying to get it where I could share it again?
Yes. Try your Google Drive.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna look while we keep listening.
And what is she keeping this stash of pickle juice for? Are you trying to cleanse? What, are you worried you're going to pee hot? What's happening here?
Well, she's probably, I don't know, maybe it is cleansing, or could that have something to do with alcohol? I don't know.
No, alcohol would be like, that's why I think Sarah Boone requested 2 juice boxes and Pop-Tarts, because she wanted the yeast and the sugar for home, for prison hooch.
I found the prison records, but damn it. All right. I'll try to find it.
Isn't that what we need?
No, we need the gel.
Oh, the gel. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I have like the one from where she was in the Colorado. Remember, we got the short one from Colorado prison.
Yeah. Hoodoo is an offshoot of voodoo. Where's Nay? Nay can explain it.
Yeah, we talked about that before, actually, but okay.
Yeah, but Nadie, you have a place to store your pickle juice. It's called a refrigerator. Letecia's just hoarding pickle juice in a jail cell. It's different, babe.
I cannot believe I can't find these. It's really making me angry. But all right, we stopped at 3333. Pretty
okay.
I know that doesn't mean anything to you, but
No, it does, because
Okay, good.
3 isn't that newness? Isn't that starting over?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up, but I know it means it's an angel number for
It
sure.
is an angel number. I'll look it up. You look up the jail files, and I'll look up what 3 means.
Yeah, and look up specifically 4 in a row, because that will
Okay.
mean something different. It's something I do with, like, oh, let me not even guess. I think that I have an idea, but I look them up all the time because I see angel numbers nonstop. And so every time I'll look it up, and they all have different meanings. You know what I mean? So,
Yes. All right. I'm going to look it up.
okay,
All right.
here we go, you guys.
What's going on with this whole court thing? Because you remember, I told you I like her. I couldn't get why they kept coming. She was like, in briefing, they kept swearing up and down to come get you to make you go. And I was like, she was like, but Stauch, I already knew you didn't have court because I already saw that it was canceled. And so I'm like, okay, let me guess again here, administrative person, freaking all these people in these jobs, and I guess they're just getting lit before they come to work because they can't make decisions.
I have never heard of like a more like incompetent group of people than the people that work there. Like it's not funny. It just makes you wonder like what kind of training do these people get before they start working there?
I was losing it up there. I was like flipping. The one deputy had to comment. I was like, what is the IQ level to work here? 20? I'm like, come on now, 20? Because and then my resident account didn't work. So I tried to get on the computers so I could comment there and be like, hey, please come back. Like, I don't know what's going on. And it said resident account suspended. And I'm like,
what? Why?
If you don't know where I'm at, then you might as well just let me go.
Yeah, right? Shoot. That's what that could have worked out. Yeah. What? I mean, why would they suspend your account? Like, do they unsuspend it?
Yeah, because I was up there losing my shit with the sergeant in here, and I was just sitting there, and I didn't care she was in here, because I was like, this is some bullshit. I did nothing wrong to deserve this. I said, excuse my French, but I was so pissed, because I was definitely in crazy mode. I was like, I don't F with y'all, so why do y'all F with me consistently? Because I don't do wrong here, and you're constantly doing this shit to me.
To be completely honest with you, if I was in your position, I probably would have done the same thing. I would have been so pissed. It takes a lot to get me mad, but I would have been very angry, and I definitely would have said some not nice words to somebody.
Girl, I paced in my room for the longest time, and people were trying to go find me a battery because they're like, she's losing it. I've never seen you like this. I was so gone. I was almost like in Maria mode. Like, I was probably about 30 seconds from it if the people hadn't came up there and been like, calm down. We're going to go look for you one battery. Maybe that way you can try to watch the Masked Singer and calm down. We're going to go try to find this. Do you want a noodle? Do you want this? Like we're trying to figure it out because you're always helping everybody. And I'm just like, this is wrong. Like, it's not like it's just one singled out incident. It happens so much that I'm just like, I don't mess with y'all.
You would think that, like, the right thing to do would be somebody, like, one of the deputies there needs to go through and, like, make a list of all the things that were thrown in that bag or whatever, right? And then they need to replace it and not charge you for it.
I sent them a grievance. I said, my Bible was $60, and it's all scratched up and the pages are wet. My James Patterson books were $16.99 each, and they have pickle juice on them. Okay? That's uncalled for. They're brand new books. Okay?
Yeah.
I said, my aspirins are gone. The stuff I had in the bag were like aspirins and real sugars that I make tea with. Okay? Don't know where the heck that stuff's at. Okay? The sugar box that I had pickle juice all on it. So you think that sugar is any good? The sugar's $7 for a box when there's pickle juice spilled all on it. Like, what am I doing with that sugar now? That's $7 in a whole container of sugar, which is the only commissary I had left from last week with a whole back box of sugar because I accidentally ordered 2 sugars, and I don't drink sugar like that, you know. So that was the only reason I had extra bar of sugar. And my roommate Amy, she was like, look, she says, I went through there. She said, everything that I thought was whatever, she said, I had it a certain way. She was like, because I knew how funny you were, and I knew this was wrong. And I believe she did because everything that was packed in there, like none of my shit was missing, none of that. And Amy was like, it wasn't until she took it out there in the mod, threw it on the table, and started slinging it around on the floor that stuff started happening, because she was like, she said, I wrapped your Bible up with your thermal because I knew how funny you would be about it.
Yeah.
She said, and I kept saying, like, I don't get it. She's really coming back. Can you please call somebody and wait? And, hey, I got a lockdown real quick, but I'll call you back, okay?
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, so I had to re-download the file. I deleted it when I uploaded it to Google, but I found a couple things interesting. So on March 15th, this report was wrote about the entire ward, but Letecia is mentioned in this one part. So it says, at approximately 11:15, I observed Stauch singing and dancing within her cell. Inmate Stauch abruptly yelled, I'm manic as hell. I did not reply and continued my welfare check of the ward. While conducting my next welfare check, inmate Stauch stepped me at her cell door and stated she had been manic for 4 days now. She continued by stating she does not get the medication she needs for bipolar and is often manic for a week before she crashes. And then at 1:20 p.m., a psychiatric staff member entered the ward. Stauch was on his list to speak to, so I updated him with her previous statements. Stauch spoke with him for about 10 minutes, and following this conversation, she appeared short-tempered and would often make remarks about the behaved inmates in the ward being punished for other inmates' actions. Right after that, so this is just like a week before this call, right after that, we have a photo of her with a busted knuckle.
Oh, no.
Unless, could that be, and let me make sure, because, let's see. Yeah, I don't know why they would put someone else's one bloody knuckle. Wait, nope. Actually, that's not her. I'm wrong.
Okay.
So let me correct myself. Because it's a whole ward report, they inserted this was another incident.
Okay.
So I hate when they do that because it makes it confusing, and it's only like 10% of the.
Yeah, because if you scroll back up to see the person's hand, the hand. She's missing the tip of her middle finger.
God. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Letecia came to jail with her middle finger intact.
Well, I'm sorry, but 90% of these reports are specific to Letecia only. And occasionally you have these reports that are the whole ward, which you know that, but for the chat. And so it makes it kind of confusing to know, but this was inserted at the end anyway, so it was with that. But then 3/27. So this is the day of 4 days after. I have to go to the kite section next while we listen to the next call and see the kite she put in about that. But this is a report from 4 days after. And let me see. An inmate who was housed in a certain ward stopped an officer and said it wasn't working for her and Stauch as cellmates anymore.
Oh, no.
I told this inmate I couldn't move her at this time and she should try to work things out with Stauch since they appeared to get along for the most part. Let me see. Then at approximately 12:15, doing another 30-minute check, I got to that deputy and they said, please, Dep, I need to talk to you. And I pulled her out and asked exactly what was going on between her and Stauch. She told me Stauch had told Blank to move out of Blank because she didn't want Blank in her cell anymore. I asked Blank what happened between the two to cause this situation. Blank said, she said, I'm creating problems and I'm going to get her in trouble because of it. She said, I have to get out of this cell before there's problems. She didn't feel safe in there with Stauch. Stauch proceeded to tell me her side of the story. She said that Blank had been passing items through the cell doors to blank, blank, and blank. She expressed concern in that Blank was being taken advantage of by these other inmates. I asked Stauch if she had an issue with Blank and wanted her out of Blank. Stauch said she was fine with Blank and she thought that they got along well. She mentioned she's about the same age as my daughter. I just want to look out for her. Stauch informed me that Blank had a girlfriend housed on the bottom tier and Blank was trying to get moved to the bottom tier to be closer to her.
Gee, Tisha, I wonder why you don't have friends in jail.
Yeah, but look, then 30 minutes later, Stauch stopped me and gave me a note that she took from Blank's property box that
Oh,
was intended
dear.
for Blank. Yeah, Stauch told me the note would support the claim that Blank and Blank were in a relationship and attempting to manipulate housing. She stole one of their letters and
She
gave it
sure
to an
did.
officer. Oh my God Almighty. I forgot about some of these, man. She does so much shit. You can't possibly remember it and keep track of it all.
Interesting, though. I read the note that inmate Stout gave me. The note had lots of sexual language and established a relationship between Blank and another inmate. It did not name Blank.
Mm.
I called inmate class and spoke with Bree and informed her of the housing manipulation attempt and my suspicions of an inmate relationship between the Blank and Blank. It was determined the segs would be placed between the two inmates and that Blank would be moving from Blank due to multiple attempts at trying to pass items through cell doors as well as trying to manipulate housing. More to follow. Lord.
So, yeah, I'm going to look in the kites, though, to see if she actually did a kite about the pickle juice incident.
Yeah,
Well,
please
we
come
will-
back. That's what she said in the phone call. She told him, please come back. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And then she went all Maria on their ass. So you know it got serious.
Yeah. Who's our next one? Is it Amy too, or is this the end of that one? I think it's the end. Yeah, it's Harley.
Okay.
And it is, it's a long call. It's like 12 minutes. So,
That's not bad.
no, not too bad. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Stars Align, is there a link to see the files? How can I share them? Like, they're in my Google Drive, but I think I have it set for if anybody has a link. So can I just drop that one link, or like, let me look at that Stars Align, because I don't know.
Yeah, there is a way to do it. Just let me think about it for a minute, because you only want them to have access to that, not everything on your Google file. So let
Right.
me just make sure. Let me figure out how to do it. But the number 3333 is
Oh, yeah.
considered an angel number that can have multiple meanings, including harmony with the cosmos, self-expression, connection with the spiritual realm, balance, open and honest communication, motivation and encouragement, solution oriented. At the deepest level, the angel number 3333 holds profound spiritual significance. It is a powerful symbol of personal growth, transformation, and the expansion of our consciousness. The angels are urging us to embrace our spiritual wisdom, tap into our hidden potential, and embark on a journey of self-discovery. So that is important.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
very interesting. Thank you, Bendy. See, I love that stuff.
Me
So
too. Me
to me.
too. It means something, I think.
I do too. Similar to seeing eagles, which I keep seeing. It's so crazy. Like, I don't know. I never seen them my whole life, and then all of a sudden I keep seeing them. But I think they do live pretty close, like right next to my mom's house in a tree. But
You know, in all the time I've lived in Florida, I've not seen a flamingo.
oh man, I love
Like out in
flamingos. I
nature.
would love to see one out in nature. So
Me too.
are they just out like around where you live? Are they supposed
I think they're more south well, I'm like south, technically I live in South Florida, but like way South Florida, like Miami down there, I think is where the
I
flamingos
would
hang
love
out.
that, man. If they would just come up in
Me
your yard.
too.
That'd be so
Me too. I get egrets or ibis. I think they're ibis that do come up in the yard, and you can hear them when they land on the roof. They're heavy birds. They're big birds.
Oh, wow. That's so
Yeah, the
cool.
cats hate them, but I love them. Even Nestor
all the
didn't.
birds.
Yeah, Nestor wasn't a fan either. He just, didn't really care for him. Didn't chase him or anything.
She said, "Thank you, blank. You're the blank."
Blank, blank, blankety blank.
Well, yeah. Well, the cats, I think, are more like they want to eat the birds, right? Well, I guess dogs do too, but oh, Nestor.
Nestor never wanted to he never chased, he might mess with a squirrel every once in a while, but he's never really been like that. The cats, I think, Alice is like, didn't want anybody in her yard. I mean, these are big birds, Allie. Like they're way bigger than even Mac and Alice. You know, Mac is a huge cat, but they're really big. No,
Right.
Alice is just, you know, little Barbara badass. Wanting to, don't be in my yard. She's like Big Boo. She running things.
That's funny. Ooh, and I bet you I can find that kite if I search the word pickle. I'm gonna try that.
Ooh, there you go.
Wait, is
Control
that
F.
what was that other incident with pickles? Because that's why I made the emoji, the big deal emoji.
Oh, I don't remember.
Hmm.
Probably something about pickle juice.
All right. Well, here we go with Harley for 12 minutes. We'll try to get
Okay.
through the last 30 minutes of this.
Oh, I forgot to tell you just real quick because Little Red made me think of this. Remember how I told you in that storm how that one palm tree was leaning?
Yes.
My son was telling me that it's hollowed out because we have a family of the little tiny owls that live there.
Aw,
Mhm.
that's so cool.
Isn't that cute? I love the little tiny owls.
Yes, me too. I saw an owl tonight, actually, right beside the road, but I barely seen him because I was driving and but yeah, I seen him for a second, but he wasn't one of the tiny ones.
These are the little ones. They're so cute.
They're adorable. All right. I'm going
All
to
right.
find that and we'll listen to this and then
Okay.
we talk on the other side.
All right.
Thank you for telling.
Hello?
Hey, what you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. Just seeing what you were up to.
Nothing. I've been working. Have to work tomorrow.
You do?
Yeah.
Cool.
Are you having a better day?
I mean, no, they still crazy, but you know how that goes.
Yeah. Did you get any of your stuff back?
Yeah, I got my commentary.
Oh, good.
It was, just crazy. I don't know. It was just nonsense. The lady had no reason to do any of that.
Hold on, guys.
Yeah.
Just a brief word from our jail files, okay?
Okie dokie, artichoke.
I just have to do this now. I cannot wait because I'm just blown away.
Okay.
And
Good night, MK Lynn.
Oh, good night, MK Lynn. Okay. I searched the word pickle. It came up 55 times. But hold on, because you are going to be blown the hell away.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. 55 times. And I started flipping through 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just going to flip through all the 55 times. And you'd be surprised that 54 of those times were just different times she ordered pickles.
When she was starving?
Commentary. Yeah. 54.
Oh, wait a minute now. Hold on a minute. I think I saw some pickle orders from March 2022 when she claimed she was starving to death. Not eating for a week. Nothing.
She ordered a hell of a lot of pickles, 54 times actually. And then the very last one, 55.
Here we go.
Third. Yeah. So she says, I went to the mental hospital and came back to my stuff missing, damaged, and my Bible scratched. I don't know what drugs deputy.
This is a fantastic way to begin a conversation. I don't know what kind of drugs this deputy who's responsible for me 24/7. Let me talk all the shit.
Well, yeah, about the person who's, in charge of me and in control of me. But I don't know what drugs Deputy Reich was on to pack up my stuff thinking I was gone. Either she is incompetent on drugs or the communication here failed. My Bible was $60 and it's all scratched up and the pages wet. My radio was left on and ran down batteries that costed $1.10 each. Pickle juice damaged a book. aspirin and sugars are destroyed. My book was $16.99. My battery's $220, and my Bible has been damaged. This is ludicrous.
Luda!
she My God, Letecia. She even turned away my commissary. Andy have nothing.
How do I get
this corrected? They costed $1.10 each. The Luna.
Luda?
They said, oh my gosh, the details of the grievance should be specific, including the date, time, and location of the incident or situation, other persons involved, and how the situation affected the inmate. Please resubmit. Also, it is not necessary to make derogatory statements when submitting a grievance.
Oh my God.
Oh, my face hurts.
I know I do.
But oh my God. It's like, wow. I mean, I'm sure glad I looked in the jail file because
nothing was done and you got a lecture.
Please resubmit.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Are you ready? I'm sorry,
Yes.
guys. We needed to know about the pickle and the situation. And she damn sure did submit what she said happened. So
This is ludicrous.
ludicrous.
Oh my God.
All right. Here we go.
No one even told her to do it, and she just did it anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Did you need a new Bible or was it okay?
no, I can still use it. It's just ignorant. Like, there's no
Yeah.
reason to damage someone's property. I was not even gone anywhere.
Yeah.
A lot of people that work here are just very, very, very slow. Like, they're just giving jobs to everybody.
Yeah. Have you talked to Aunt Brenda?
No, I'm gonna call her in the morning.
Well, see if she talks crazy.
Why?
Because she sent me this long message yesterday and she was like, hey, like, I love you, but she was like, I just can't continue to support you. And I was like, support me how?
Oh God.
And she just made this like long message. And then she was like, if you need anything, you need to ask your grandmother and all this stuff. And I haven't answered her because if I say something, it's going to be rude. So I'm not going to answer.
Oh God, she's going through an episode.
Yeah.
So it's not mine, but you broke it. No.
What'd you say?
So why was she trying to say? Like, I don't
No, but she made it sound like she was taking care of me, but she hasn't. So I was like confused. So I don't know.
Is she giving? She's not giving you any money.
No, she's not giving me anything.
So she's just being delusional, basically.
Yeah.
50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40.
What?
I was counting how many points I had in my hand real quick before I forgot what I was doing. Playing Romy. Amy. And
I had 145 points and I didn't want to mess it up. We be playing spades with people, but we quit playing because they too much drama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, people get mad when we beat them, and then they start feeling some type of way about it.
Yeah, people are just crazy.
Yeah. Did you see how Sam wrote that new song 23 about me?
Now you write a new song?
Yeah, it's 23.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I don't appreciate it.
that, and they got, well, I think I told you about this one before, but Walker Hayes wrote a song talking about trying to stay out of AA. It's funny.
No, you didn't tell me about it.
Yeah, he'd be like, trying to keep my daughter off of coke and my son out of jail, trying to go to church so I don't go to hell. Just trying to stay out of AA. You know, country songs be about drinking.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you listen to the Walking Free by Michael Tyler?
No.
You gotta listen to it.
I know, I'm gonna have to write it down because I don't remember once we get off the phone.
Walking Free, Michael Tyler.
Walking Free, Michael who?
Micah Tyler.
Micah. Okay.
Yes. And then there's Better Days.
Better Days.
Yeah, because I think Walking Free is Micah Tyler, and Better Days, I forgot who sings Better Days.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, Ann Wilson wrote a new song, but it's okay. I'm obviously
I think
not as good as my Jesus one, but
I was gonna say I think I've heard it.
yeah, you probably like that one better. But she wrote a new song. And I'm trying to think of any other one. Oh, what was I gonna tell Harley about the song on the radio? Oh, okay. So you ready for my new rap song?
What?
Hello? It'll be like pushing P, pushing P.
Oh,
No. Yes, I know that
love
song.
that one. I like it.
You like
I be
pushing
paranoid.
P?
Yeah, because I be paranoid, so I be hollering, I'm pushing P, paranoid.
I'm good.
I love it. Every time it comes on, I'm like, pushing P. That one, of course, and my other one I like, where I'm hollering.
Wait, what was the other one? Oh, Super.
Remember we were jacking cars. Now it's not safe for you. You switch like a kangaroo. Everybody's laughing at me because I say switch like a kangaroo. And they like, you know it says. I'm like, I know, but I.
You said psychic.
That's
funny.
there it went.
Yeah, I like that. And then we watched the iHeart Awards the other night.
Oh,
That
okay.
was good. And then I realized who that Little Nas X, because I like his songs. But I'd be singing it. I'd be like,
No. We don't like him.
let me tell you. So listen.
No, we
let me
don't
tell
like
you though.
him.
Well, let me just tell you this part. That we don't like him. Okay. I realized I didn't realize he was the one. Okay. I didn't remember that he was the one that did Old Town Road. Because remember, I love that song, right?
Yeah.
The one about
He did that song.
Okay. But the only reason I like his one song, what is the one? My track record so clean. That's the part I like. They could just bash me. I just be singing that all the time.
Well, no, because he came out with a shoe that had blood in it, and he represents Satan and all that stuff.
Oh, he's a Satanist?
Like, he's like, what's it called when, like, rappers are, like, satanic or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, worship the devil.
Okay,
Worship the devil.
never mind.
Yeah.
We don't like him anymore.
Yeah, we don't like him.
Yeah. That's true. We don't like him anymore. Never mind. If he's not on Jesus' team, we do not like him.
Did you see that Kylie had a baby?
Yeah, it was a little boy, right? But didn't she change his name? Like she already had a name for him or something.
Yeah, yeah. So it was. Yeah, how do you do that on this?
Because I got TMZ on the tablet.
You have TMZ?
Yeah,
Hello?
I have to pay for it. But I log into TMZ and check like the update on TMZ. But like, if we get a good person in here, they'll leave the TV on, and then TMZ will come on.
Wow.
So sometimes I get to see. So I just happen to know that because I watched Wendy Williams and I saw it, and so then I went and got a tablet and logged on to TMZ, and I was like, wait a minute, why does she want to change the name? Like, what's going on? I didn't get to find all that out because it won't show us all of it. It just shows us like headlines.
You hearing this, TMZ? Tisha Lynn, you'll be watching you.
It was Wolf, yeah. So when I saw Wolf, I was like, wait a minute now. She done named her kid Wolf. What the heck?
Yeah, it was weird.
I saw that. Of course, I'd be keeping up with Kim and Pete Davidson.
Oh, yeah? Kanye's crazy.
All ready? You want to let us finish this part here? Yeah, Kanye he has been a little bit out there, huh?
Yeah. Who's he with?
Yeah.
Who is he with now? Is he with anybody?
I don't know who he's with now. He had a Kim lookalike girl. I don't know her name though.
He has a girl that looks like him.
Right. That's right. I seen that. What's her name? You don't know?
She don't know. She's on the phone where she looked it up.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I was telling her I like that song, Pushing P, and she's laughing at me.
You need it?
Jack 9. Here we go. Well, I just thought I'd call to tell you I love you.
Duh.
And I'll call you. Did you have to work in the morning?
That's what you called for?
I'd be there at 7:30.
7:30 your time. Okay, well.
Yeah, so 9:30. Your point, no.
If you want
5:30 your time.
Okay, cool. And I'll call you. If I can't get you tomorrow, I'll try you the next day, okay? Be careful, because
have a good night.
There was owls in the room last night. Yes, so you be careful, drive safe, okay? Huh? Hello? Yes,
Hello?
there was owls everywhere. Yes, there was owls everywhere, so be careful and be safe, okay?
Okay, I will be safe.
Keep your armor of God on you. Love you.
Okay, I love you too. Bye.
All right, bye.
Keep the armor of God on you.
There's owls everywhere. Shut up, Tisha.
Let me just say, I'm not going to get into all the shit they talked about because all of it, I keep up with a lot of celebrity stuff and it's all conspiracies and bullshit. I just don't just hear anything they say and believe it. Even like with Kanye, yeah, he does some wild stuff, but he's married to the woman now. She's a what do you call that? The people that like draw up houses.
Architect.
She's an architect, yeah, who worked for his company. They're just, Letecia doesn't know what she's talking about, and Harley doesn't either, honestly.
Yeah.
And yeah, like
nobody else was on the line, Bushi. It's somebody at the jail talking to Letecia behind her. You know what I mean? Like around the phone.
Yes. Yeah. And then like the Jack Harlow, that's the song, who sings the song with Lil Nas X, Letecia was singing, but the Satanist stuff was he was trolling. It's not real, but it's just, that's what I mean. They're just like spinning conspiracies and bullshit. And then the rapping and the country music too. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It was painful. I see
Very.
your screen. You want me to add it?
Yes, add it. And then tell me when you do. All right.
That's ludicrous.
I need to send that to you so that we can so we can have so we can have it for the next time.
That's ludicrous.
Tisha acts a fool. Oh, I have another one. Hold on. Let me hold on. All right. Share that one.
For real though. Get it, Luda. Totally weird. Yeah, I don't like it just annoys me that like Tisha, the stuff she says is not true. And she just spins like, but I'm not surprised. It's never true. Nothing.
Right. Don't, and also, Tisha, don't try to appeal to Kim K's vanity. She's not coming to get you out the clink.
Yeah. I'd be keeping up with Kim and Pete. Like, you, what?
Right. Like they're your friends.
Yeah. And I'd be keeping up. Who are you? Like,
right.
Oh my God. She annoys me. Oh, anyway. Okay. So the last call is Amy. I think that's the last one. It's like a long one, maybe. Let me see.
Yeah. That's all Amy. 15 minutes of Amy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and hold on. The one last thing I forgot, but Lil Red reminded me with her comment. I thought she only listened to gospel. At the end, I just called to tell you I love you. No, you just called to not say anything like that the whole time until the end. Then it's, keep the armor of God on you. What?
Yeah, and watch out for the owls.
Yeah, what the hell does that? What? That's weird that she said that after you're talking about the owls.
I mean, it is. There's a reference to owls a lot in Twin Peaks, but I doubt Letecia's talking about that.
That was weird, though. We were just talking about it a few minutes ago.
I know. Now I'm a little creeped out.
Look, Lee the Bee says freaked me out. Freaked me out when she talked about owls being everywhere, and you guys are just talking about owls.
Shut up, Tisha.
It's too close to the spooky. It is the spooky season, so
it is. It is.
I'd be keeping up with Kim and Pete. I know.
No. Pete, who? My friend, Pete Davidson.
Boho Hobo said, "Allie, be sure to send Grace Lightning to Jen. She will love it." Have you started uploading those yet at all?
You should upload those, Boho.
I know.
Put them on your YouTube channel, babe.
That would be awesome. It was part of. I think she was going to, but I haven't heard anything. It was part of. But then the trial and stuff has been so chaotic. Lil Red says it was part of the preparing for crazy in court, saying she sees owls. Yes, absolutely. This place is fast becoming a coven. I love it. Melissa's second channel is actually called something like that.
Yeah, Jade's Coven.
Mm-hmm. All right. Are you ready for Amy?
Yeah.
You're tired.
I am, but
my sleepy time gummy and
it's about to go downhill, y'all.
Yes.
I took my sleepy time gummy too.
The shit show's about to turn into
a whole dumpster fire.
All right, and Amy too. So, all right. You ready?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, let's go.
Good morning.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. How about you?
Okay.
What's going on today in your world?
Not much. Just sitting here.
What happened the other night? Because I remember you called me. You said that you were gonna call back, and then I don't think I ever got another call back from you.
Girl, they keep screwing me, man.
She don't like you, Amy.
I logged down, and then because we had so many codes, all these demons in here. So then I got my commissary the next morning because the deputy came on at nighttime, called, and had commissary finally bring it back. Well, so I'm out there taking my commissary out, and I see that they're finally bringing Maddie back over here. Remember my old silly, right? I'm like,
Yeah.
Maddie's coming back. So I'm like, here's my commissary, checking it by the thing or whatever. And she's like, I'm going to need you to lock down. I said, why? I'm on my out time. Girl, they segged me and Maddie.
What? Why?
There's no reason. There's nothing. And so we had people pull up the reports, and it was done on the day that Maddie got regressed. Now, I wrote them, and I told them, I said, that has nothing to do with me. I wasn't even involved in this at all. Me and Maddie have never even had a problem with each other. But I got roped into this and pulled into this because y'all continued to stalk me. And it's the deputy who wrote me up the time for the toilet when I didn't even break the toilet. It was broke already.
Wow.
So, like, she goes on to write this report because inmate class writes back and was like, because Maddie was like, we didn't put the seg that she did. And I'm like, why? This had absolutely nothing to do with me. I was on my bed listening to headphones. I don't even know what was going on. In fact, I just told her whenever she came by after Maddie left, I said, look, I don't know what's going on. I had my headphones on, which I did.
What the heck? That's like BS though. Like, I don't get, like, why they send you guys. I mean, if she messed up, that's on her. You know what I mean? Doesn't have anything to do with you.
Yeah. Maddie said she told them that because I talked to her yesterday and the day before. She said she told them, hey, I don't want to go to Tower because remember the Ray girl, right?
Yes.
Okay, remember she was up there bloody bonding it and all that stuff, right?
Yep.
She was like, I don't want to go up there because I just don't want to be involved in any problems. And she was like, and that's going to cause problems. She was like, because I don't like getting involved in that kind of stuff. And she was like, I don't like being around that kind of stuff. It makes me uncomfortable. That's what she told Dip. Then I put my headphones on. So the deputy must have called somebody and they told her she could stay. She didn't have to go there. Because, like, if you don't feel like being around it, why should you be subjected to that? Because they have Prias and all that stuff here. You know what I mean?
Right.
For being involved in it. So the deputy that was on duty that night came back and was like, okay, you can stay. So I put my headphones in. I'm like, okay, she gets to stay. You know, like, she ain't got to deal with no problems, whatever, whatever. Next thing I know, the deputy's back at the door yelling at her, talking about pack your stuff up. And I'm just like, what is going on? But I had my headphones on, so I never heard anything else that went on. I only saw her walk out the door, and I'm like, okay, bye. And I was just so confused. And then I've been waiting on her to come back over here, waiting. All of us could play cards again and stuff. And I was like, what do you mean we're safe? Why? You're supposed to have, like, physical altercations with people, arguments, verbal arguments, problems, like anything like that. None of that went on. So she just wanted to do that because, you know, she likes to insert herself involved in everything with me, like she did with the toilet and every little dumb report she writes about dumb stuff, like the dumbest stuff. And I'm like, this is retaliation on Maddie, on Grant. And I said, and this is discrimination on me. This doesn't make any sense. So me and her both got out of form because we're like, what is going on? So they were doing that. So the deputy, we were trying to ask her, but then guess what deputy it was? The deputy that I had to sue that took my kosher, right?
Yep.
So, of course, she had to be here that day because, of course, you know, they planned that. Well, she goes in Maddie's room and starts searching only her stuff and not her cellmate stuff. And I was like, what is going on? And so the person that's in Maddie's vent came and told me and was like, the deputies got it out to get her and all this. I was like, why? I was like, she hasn't even done anything wrong. Yeah. So that deputy wouldn't let us out yesterday. I was going to call yesterday. So she let us out for an hour, right? Okay. That's the stingle. Okay. Then there's this facility wide lockdown. So sometimes they call them for a few minutes so they can locate what they're looking for, but then they'd be like, okay, we found it, whatever, and they let us off. It weren't even 10 minutes long because we watched the people across the hall come out. So we knew it was no longer a facility-wide lockdown. Okay, so like when the deputies are sitting at their desk, off the windows, you can see their screen reflecting at certain times of the day. She was sitting there shopping the whole day.
What?
Which again, she, you know, do what she wants to, whatever, but do your job first. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So she was up there shopping. We could see her clicking stuff, putting it in the cart, clicking shirts, or the women would pop up with the different clothes on and stuff. And we're all just behind the doors like, what is going on? Hello? She's like, it's the facility. Why? We're like, no, it's not, because people are out across the hall.
We go. Sorry, I did the thing.
Okay. So then she finally let us out after waiting 35 more minutes. A dinner came. So we had to lock down for her to serve dinner trays to the bottom. 10 minutes later, we had to lock down again for her to pick the dinner trays up because she's so lazy. She would not even walk to the door with an inmate who will volunteer and grab the trays. She
What the heck?
She had to lock us back down so that the volunteer could bring theirs all the way out because she didn't want to leave her computer. Because if she weren't shopping, she was on chat box. You could see chat box popping up.
Oh my!
Yeah. So okay, so she's doing all this. So okay, then there was a code because there was a demon, So then there was a code. So when the night deputy came on, I was like, please, can we come out right away? I said, we haven't even been out an hour and a half. And she was like, okay. So then the single hears me from the bottom and goes, that's a lie, Mata. She's lying. And I said, no, she's the one delusional lying, just like she was delusional when she took my kosher. I was like, she's telling stories. And everybody was like, we haven't been out that long. Because we were writing down, like, okay, we came out at this time. Okay, we came, because she was doing it on purpose for her to shop. And so I couldn't call you then because, time we come out, we come back in. And then finally it was time for SmackDown. So at this point, I was like, I'm just going to watch wrestling. I'm so pissed, man. I was like, they keep on screwing me. And then I kind of grieved about my stuff. And, I haven't heard anything yet. But, that's at least, okay, so the book plus the batteries, even if you don't count the scratch, the Bible getting damaged like that. Because the Bible's still a Bible, I can still use it, but it still pisses me off because and Brenda had sent me one with a cover on it, to keep it from getting damaged and stuff, which is damaged anyway. But all that, and nobody, even the deputies that were coming in after, they were like, I don't understand, where did she ever think that you were gone? I said, I don't know. I said, it adds to everything else in this building where nothing can't be done right.
Yeah, I still don't understand how that lady thought that you were leaving for good. I don't understand where the miscommunication came from there, and why she felt the need to take all your stuff and throw it in a bag altogether. That's so messed up.
Girl, there was people trying to get my mattress, because I have a good mattress. So people have been here for a while. They end up eventually figuring out a way to get one of the better mattresses. So
yeah,
I had asked the deputy, could I get one of the better mattresses one time? She was like, I don't care, sure, go get it. So I've had that for a while. And then I had another one in my room that was a good mattress too. So I had to give that one to Amy when she came in my room. And so Amy was just her anxiety was so bad. She was in full-blown panic attack. She was pacing. She had ate most of her commissary. She was freaking out because she was like, I was trying to tell her good and well, you're coming back. What is going on? And she said she kept saying, if you don't pack her shit, I will.
Wow.
He was like, well, I'm just trying to ask you, will you please find out, because this is not what's supposed to be going on. So, if someone tries to tell you, her to do, to check into something because it went right, they immediately think they're right, so they have to get defensive, right?
Yep.
So, wait, I tell you this, you're going to die. So then, okay, all this is going on, so then meds come, right? So I get my meds, and I asked the lady, I said, look, I said, y'all straightened out my mental health meds. What is going on with my stomach meds? She keeps telling me it's coming, but I don't know. She's like, well, calm down, because, I be all manic and talking fast and blah, 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 blah. And she's like, well, calm down. She's like, okay, hold on, let me look through. She said, the last time I see a kite was February 18th. I said, that's impossible. I can go show you on my system. So then she magically found them, okay, because, she couldn't find any prior. Then she magically found them, because, of course, they were there.
Right.
So then she was like, well, you have to understand. She was like, when we get kites, we don't believe anything you guys say. She said, and because I swear to God, she stood right there. I looked at the deputy's eyes looked at me big, what? She was like, So therefore, we really don't act on them like that. She was like, so, and she's like, plus you can't have IBS. She's like, IBS is for people who use the bathroom all the time. I said, no. And I was
No, it's
getting ready.
not.
I know. I was getting ready to explain myself. She said, oh, you must have the C one. I said, it's still IBS.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about? And so then she was like, well, we just don't believe the kites that everyone sends from here. So she was like, you have to blame it on the environment. We're not trying to be rude, but it's the environment. So I was like, listen, I said, look, I don't ask you guys. It ain't like I be messaging y'all for pain meds because I'm in pain or something. I don't do drugs. I have no reason to message you anything to finagle the system about pain meds or I need to go to the doctor or, whatever. I said, I do like on the outside, I've, thought there was all these severe diseases wrong with me, but they were mostly around the fact I kept having miscarriages. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but as far as that goes, I don't have problems with being like, oh God, I fell and hurt my back and I need all this meds. Like, that's never been me. I said, so why would you even think that about stomach meds that you took from me and won't give back to me and won't help? And she's like, oh, I'm going to go find the provider and try to talk this out with them. Girl, I guess she's still looking for this provider because they still ain't come back.
My question is, like you said, I would understand if, like, you were constantly, like, hiding them and saying, like, oh, I need pain meds, or, like, oh, I need, like, strong anxiety meds, or, things that people would take and abuse, you know what I mean? But, like, why the heck would you lie about stomach medication? That makes no damn sense.
I know. And when they know, because they have the records from March 2020, where it says chronic IBS and with constipation. So it's like, I guess, what is it, IBS-C or whatever.
Yeah.
So why? And then she tried to tell me it ain't IBS, and I'm sitting there looking at her like, what? Like, are you sure that you're a nurse? Like, do they need to? So I was on one. I was so manic on one, going nuts. I was messaging the freaking grievance and the floor security, and I said, I don't know what kind of drugs these people that are working today and yesterday are on, but y'all need a drug test in. It's going crazy because I'm sitting there like, how is all this not right? Like, how is it so ass backwards for days in here that y'all don't even know what's going on? Like, screaming at us. And then, girl, wait to add the rest of it too. And I'm telling you, these people are doing drugs or something, these workers or something. So then we're all standing in line. She let us out last night, right? So there's a code across the hall. So we're just still all standing in line. The deputy starts screaming at us from outside the ward, yelling at us, open the door and said, y'all gonna go sit down or log down. You guys are in trouble. And we're like, what do we do? The deputy, I will give it to him. It was a male deputy, because if it would have been a female deputy, she would have never realized her mistakes. They thought we were just standing up there trying to like everybody was going to
You have 1 minute remaining.
like everybody was going to rush to hold people with the code or something. Now we're behind a locked door now. He was like, he's like, I'm sorry, my fault. It caused them to run up in here. And we're like, what is going on? And he was like, I'm sorry, it's my fault. He said, I didn't realize they were in line waiting on tablets and stuff like that. He said, I thought they were planning stuff, like because we were all out the hallway. And I was just like, what? But at least he did apologize because we were all in line waiting on tablets.
Yeah.
And so then the sergeant had already screamed and yelled and cursed us out. And we're like, we didn't even do anything. But then once the guy was like, oh, that was my fault, they backed off. But like I said, if that had been a female deputy, they would have just, been like, oh, they were wrong. So at least he admitted that. But I was just like, are y'all all going crazy? Like, y'all need meds. Like, y'all are freaking on too many drugs down here.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like 90% of the people who work there are like incompetent.
I'm telling you.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Well, that call was a big fat lie.
Oh my God.
It's just a big fat lie. It's all lies. She left out very important parts of it. Doesn't know what's going on. How you stole a letter out of Yoselli's property box and snitched them out.
Yeah.
Stop it. I don't know what happened. We're so confused.
I just cannot imagine doing that.
Me either.
Like, I cannot imagine being that kind of person that would just do things like that just to do it. Like, why would you? I don't know. It's just,
Just to be a troublemaker, just to be an asshole. That's why she does it. And I'm going to say this. You know, I find it interesting that she's constantly complaining about her stomach meds and how nobody understands, and they don't care, and they're just ignoring her. And yet look how she treated Gannon with his issue. And I'm going to leave it there. Stupid bitch.
yeah, that's a good point. She says, I'm not asking for drugs. I don't want pain pills or whatever she said there. Why do you think she must really have stomach issues, or do you think she's just making it up, or what do you think? Like, why?
I think she just bitches to bitch, to be honest with you, Allie, because if she has what she claims she has, when you're on something, she's in there in 2020. They started keeping records, like consistent records that transfer. Like it doesn't just stay at Walgreens, or it doesn't, your medication list doesn't just stay at Walgreens. It doesn't just stay at Walmart or CVS. They're all interconnected. Yeah. And so if she actually had a prescription for medication for IBS, the jail would be able to find it, because when you're getting the intake, they ask you for the medication list that you're on. They don't have a reason to not give Letecia stomach medication if she needs stomach medication. They're not doing it to be cruel. They're doing it because she's a lying liar face who tells lies. She doesn't need that shit.
It's just so weird to lie about that. Like, I don't know. I guess just for attention, or just like you said, like just to start. She likes to keep shit going. Mm-hmm. She's bored.
Yep.
Oh, Marlene, thank you. Aww. This hoe is cruising for a shanky shank. Love you. Aw. Love you. Love and appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much.
That's it. That's what she wants. She just does it to cause trouble. She's just a drama dragon.
Yeah. Yep. That's drama dragon. There you go. She really is. She just bored if there's nothing. Like, there are people like that, though, that they are, it's almost like they're bored. Like, for me, I want especially like at home, at the end of the day, you just want to be able to like kick back, relax, not deal with any bullshit. Some people, they love it, and they love it in their personal life with even like their partners, their parents, their brothers, sisters. Like, they always keep shit going. I know people like that.
Yeah. And if they can't get it, they will do something to create it.
Yeah.
The devil loves chaos. Don't you, Satan? Huh, Tisha? And the irony of her being so upset about the Bible being messed up and dirty. Tisha, let me just tell you this. Now, I am not religious, okay? I'm what I would say I am spiritual. But even my heathen ass knows that cleanliness is next to godliness, okay? So how about you worry about taking care of washing your hair and the rest of you? The Bible will be okay. Yeah. You'll be fine.
Yep. And you know what? One of you guys said she has deeper conversations with a stranger than her daughter, and that is so true.
It's true, because, and I want to say this because sometimes I think about this and I wonder if the reason that they're not having the deeper conversations is because they can't. Letecia knows she's being recorded. Harley knows they're both being recorded, so maybe Harley, I've not that Letecia would want to have the deeper conversation, but I've been thinking about Harley a lot and wondering, is I can't imagine that there's not questions that she wants to ask her mother, but when would she do it? She can't, if she had written, if Harley wrote a letter to her mom and had a series of questions, and Letecia wrote back and answered those questions, that, and it had to anything to do with the crime, they can take those, and they would have taken those. So I feel like a lot of people give Harley a rash of shit, including I've been a little critical of Harley, not asking the questions, but could she really can't. I mean, she can ask, but it's not like Letecia can answer, you know?
Yep. And I completely agree. And then Marlene, this is like a follow-up to her comment before. She says she's definitely going to get attacked if she keeps this up. There's already been several instances of people that have asked to be moved because they can't control their anger around her, and they don't want to extend their time in jail or whatever. That it's happened a few times. So I agree with you at some, I'm not saying that I don't know what's going to happen, but the likelihood of something like that happening is high when you're in there for what she's in there for. Now that she's in another state, that probably helps. And that's, I guess, the point of even putting her there, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but yeah, in Colorado, there were people in there that helped search and stuff. So.
And like, let's be honest. Let's say that you're in jail, but you're in jail for a non-violent offense. Okay. And you come across somebody like Letecia, and you've got some anger issues that you haven't resolved. A lot of people, just because they're not in jail on, a violent offense doesn't mean they're not violent. They just haven't been charged with a violent offense.
Yeah.
But being around Letecia, even if you're not a violent person, being around Letecia, I think would make anybody just snap. And nobody wants to take that chance. I mean, let's say you're in there, you're in there for, 6 months, but then, here comes Teach and Leanne with her on her bullshit, and you take a swipe at her or a couple swipes at her, and boom, you're, in jail. You got tacked on 5 years for nothing. It's not going to be worth it.
She's in there forever, so she doesn't care. You know what I mean? She has nothing to lose.
Exactly. And she knew she was going to be locked up forever. Even if she had been successful with the not guilty by reason of insanity, she would never be free.
Right. Ugh. I don't know, but I do know this. I'm so thirsty. I've drank all my drink that I have.
I'm thirsty too.
I'm so tired. And I'm glad that we got to finally do this, though. But I'm gonna let you guys go and get ready for tomorrow. What time do they start with Sarah?
So Sarah's trial begins tomorrow at 9. I think that what had happened today, I don't know if you guys caught it, but oh my God, I can't even. We'll have to talk about this tomorrow. They removed somebody from her trial. They removed somebody. I just now noticed that Lisa, her profile picture, I just noticed it.
I just noticed that you gifted a membership, Lisa. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you're still here, I really hope so, because I hate that. What is the profile picture?
It's Elvis.
Oh.
And it's not, that is definitely not Lisa Marie. I would imagine that must be Lisa in the picture with Elvis.
Oh.
It's a picture from Lisa Marie. No, Priscilla, his wife. It's a wedding picture of Priscilla and Elvis, but I think Lisa has photoshopped her face on Priscilla, and so it looks like Lisa and Elvis are getting married.
Oh, that's cool. I love AI Photoshop, and you can do some really cool stuff, like the little pictures that both of us have right now, the little cartoon and the Halloween. They're so fun. But all right, yes, I'm going to go. I'm not going to do a 20-minute goodbye. I am tired. Jen has to stream early in the morning.
Yeah, so 9 o'clock is when court will start.
Oh, wait, you said they removed someone. Wow.
They did. she had some type of outburst, and I need to replay it again because she says something as the judge is removing her from the courtroom. But I couldn't make out exactly what was said. So it's me and my husband Elvis who died of
I love it. Thank you, Lisa. And
it's cute.
It is cute. Roro, 17 and a half more minutes.
No, not 17, not even 7. But anyway, yeah, the reason that it started late today is because Monday is usually the first day of jury duty before somebody's been assigned to the trial. So there was a long line to get in the court today, which caused the jurors to be late. So that's what we were waiting on.
Well,
9 o'clock.
Be exciting. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Jen. And thank you guys, everybody, for being here. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be at Jen's and then watching Leilani too. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes.
Sure
So
will.
anyway, all right. Well, bye.
Bye, you guys.